Hey yo everyone, my name is Forever2 and welcome back to Reverse 1999 for something else. Before I begin moving on with the event story, I want to do something with this. Since I've got the character Mecuria, as well as going through some of the stories, it is said that you need to complete the main event story to fully understand this type of thing. But welcome to On the Thousandth Night, a stroll on the Golden Gate Bridge. A respite by the Sea of Manchester. Her fingers move with a fluid grace, mirroring the infinite flow of the universe. So this is her story, and we're gonna animate. I've already did one of this thing, so I'm just gonna go through the entire 8 stages of her story. So grab yourself some snacks, popcorn, a drink, kick back and relax. I may narrate, so let's go ahead and start with the bonfire party. Edgardo the Masseur. Oh, who could say no to a night like this? A sound like a bellowing of a yak emerges from behind the flickering campfire. A circle forms around the flames. Cooper the healer and Mayak the peddler nestle into some cushions. They exchange a knowing glance. Careful, Mike! Eduardo's going to crush your crate if he sits on it, and he'll take Mecuria down with him if when he falls. Mike furrows her brow with a smile and nudges Cooper's shoulder, urging her to pay attention to Eduardo. A warm welcome to you all. Thanks for taking time out for your busy schedules in foreseeing fates, communing with ghosts, and chatting with imaginary friends to join our bonfire bash.
I believe everyone knows what happened here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, narrate or anything, but sometimes they'll narrate themselves. Eduardo scans the group gathered around the fire. Everyone has settled in their usual spots. The conspicuous emptiness of certain seats is a stark reminder of their absence. Mike, Cooper, I'm so glad you're still with us. Mike stands up with a nod while Cooper blushes behind her swaying skirt. It's been nearly a month since our last get-together. Thanks to those tar-bleeding thugs. Oh, their bodies? They don't deserve my words. Gardo waves his hand as though to banish the discomfort from his thoughts. Because of them, we've lost many of their dear friends. Sometimes some gaze wistfully into the distance, only to lower their eyes in regret before refocusing on Edgardo. Not only that, but they tried to turn us into their zombies. I can't thank our dear Mecuria and Jay enough for helping us dodge that bullet. It's thanks to them that we can even be here around the bonfire again. Edgardo starts to pluck the guitar with his hands, gently playing the series of monotonous yet poignant tones. To part with friends is to fracture the soul, but life rolls on, and the new age market will continue to welcome new faces. Its freedom and acceptance will never change. Let us make this gathering a song for a brighter tomorrow, and pay our highest respects to Mecuria and Jay. The group's eyes shift to Mecuria. Edgardo's bulky frame makes her look even more petite. She is swarmed with applause and a few calls for a speech.
No, there's no need.
She's shy. Her composed and delicate voice fails to dampen the fervor of the crowd as the applause and acclamation persist. Edgardo segues the music into its second phase. We also extend our appreciation to Mr. Legers. He's graciously taken over Jay's role now that he's off with the Foundation, keeping us safe back in San Fran. He's a big supporter of the market too. I scout around for Ledgers, as the clapping and cheering wind down. Wind down. The big guy couldn't make it tonight, huh? That's right, sweetie. Mr. Legures is swamped, busy with getting cozy with Jay's turf to make sure he can keep us safe. He did ask me to send his best, though. Says he hopes tonight's the blast! The group's inner gloom seems to lift as they catch each other's eyes, affirmed by each other's presence. But this serene interlude is fleeting.
Oh!
Oops, sorry! A timid voice comes from behind them. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, sorry!
Oh.
Phoebe the herbalist. Oh no! Dexter, the unlucky one, juggling 2 buckets of drink, stumbles into a few. Perhaps the load is overwhelming or is obscuring his footing. As he walks, liquid spills over the sides like some kind of farmer attempting to evenly water his field.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Under your right foot. Mecuria reaches out as she tries to give him a hand.
Oh!
Despite her warning, Dexter's right foot lands squarely on a crystal ball. Before they know it, he's lying on his back, and both buckets have emptied their contents over the now smoldering campfire. Oh god, no. Well, way to ruin a party. The people's ease extinguished as quickly as the fire.
Oh.
It's out. That wasn't booze you brought back.
Oh.
You unlucky duck. The people's concern quickly shifts from Dexter to the campfire. They peer at the blackened wood. I must have grabbed the wrong. Maybe it's someone else's. Dexter lies there, dazed, covered in a mix of drink and dirt. Get up, you poor kid. Edgardo puts down his guitar and guides Dexter over to a crate. Cooper and Mike get up to look for dry wood. And those who were doused in the drink return to their stalls to get changed. Everyone moves so adeptly, and it's clear they've done this many times.
Oh.
Can't we have them do something else? Phoebe's voice emanates from her tent.
Oh.
You forget? Last time he set the fire, he nearly burned the whole market down. Well, choosing to carry water and putting out the fire by spilling water to trying to set up the fire and almost burning the entire thing. I feel you. Mike responds loudly. And remember the time before that, when he sent those invites to the Society of Supreme Rationality, they got out compasses of all things to hunt for spirits. Energy fields, lodestones, those are all just smoke and mirrors, totally unscientific. Edgardo mimics their derisive tone. In the silence that follows, Dexter can hear the hums and sighs of the people. Oh, I'm really sorry. He thumps his forehead with his palm. I swear, I was paying like 120,000% attention. Mecuria, maybe you could do another purification ritual for me. Mecuria, still sitting, has already prepared the white sage. The smoke spirals lazily in the air, veiling her gaze.
Please. Come.
Dexter leans over in front of Mecuria, circles the sage around his head.
Fire, I request your aid. Disperse the shadows and illuminate our bodies. Earth, I request your support. Preserve and stabilize our energy.
A peculiar serene energy emanates from Mecuria. It gradually intensifies as its rhythm harmoniously synchronizes with the breath of everyone at the camp. She chants in a low tone while the sage quietly burns.
No.
Fear not its arrival, nor its influence, for it merely exists. Phoebe returns, her hair still wet, while Cooper and Mike reconstruct the woodpile. One by one, they reconvene in the plaza, collectively enveloped by Mecuria's aura of tranquility.
It shall dissipate, taking away your burdens and impurities. From now on, your mind shall be clear, your feet shall be free, and none shall haunt you by any means.
Yeesh. The attendees fall into a hushed silence as their collective focus falls on Mecuria. At this moment, the plaza is placid as a lake under the glow of moonlight, where the smallest breeze could cause its surface to quiver. Breathe in and out. Enveloped by the energy field they've created under Mecuria's direction, the crown woes start to dissipate.
Breathe in.
Time seems to slow down with each passing breath. There is nothing but the gentle sound of distant cars and the occasional chirping of insects.
And out.
The bundle of white sage has almost burned out, marking the end of the ceremony. Do not wander any longer. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. Descend, awaken, and swiftly return to the shore. And that's it. Jesus Christ, I almost fell asleep from hearing this. As the final remnants of the sage descend to the earth, the plaza transitions from tranquility to bustle. Thank you, Mecuria. Dexter covers his face with a gesture of piety. Behind him, the fire has been reignited. It's like the first time we had a bonfire gathering. Let's keep the party going, folks! He picks up his guitar once more. Cooper and Mike scooch up beside each other to avoid the soaked end of the mat, and Phoebe finds a dry, sandy spot to sit down again. Embarrassed by the need for everyone to adjust their seats, Dexter deliberately sits a little away.
Please.
You're welcome to come closer, Dexter.
Oh,
Yeah, come on. Have you forgotten, Dex? This shindig's for you too. Dexter gets up, shovels closer to the fire, then drops back down. It's cool, Dex. You've been jinxed for so long that we're all used to it by now. Yeah, haven't you sold any of my exorcism incense like in 8 months? I'm getting used to that too. A ripple of laughter spreads among the crowd.
Oh, come on! Anyone would have thought they could make a fortune by selling incense at that time.
oh,
Yeah, times were tough for everyone. No one blames you, Dex. 8 months. Poor Dexter. It seems like you're the only one still stuck in the muck. Edgardo gently pats Dexter's shoulder. Dexter's expression sits somewhere between tears and laughter. A hand slowly rises among the group.
May I ask?
What happened back then? Sorry about that. It's a little late. Leia, the aromatherapist. The group looks towards the voice. It belongs to someone they're not quite familiar with.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't here back then, so sorry. Can I ask?
oh.
Of course you can, little Leia. Newbies need to know where traditions come from so they can keep them alive.
Now, listen to me.
This is gonna be a long video, I can tell you that. Alright, the next chapter is the stone picking game. I wonder what that'll be. 8 months ago. Amidst the clamor of the marketplace, Mecuria appears to be searching for something. She navigates through the crowd with a bundle of herbs in her hand.
I see it.
Another one. She spots a little ball of energy curled up in a corner and hurries over to it.
Gray. Lifeless. Moaning in pain.
She crouches down and presses her forehead against the small cluster of energy. Mother. It's saying mother. With a flick of her fingers, Mecuria disperses the energy. It slowly reassembles. Footsteps approach from behind her.
Huh?
Soraya.
You're the new girl at the market. What are you doing here?
Okay. Soraya the Diviner. The woman's shadow casts over Mecuria's own. Mecuria turns and gazes upward, her eyes narrowed. In the sunlight, her hair appears singed, dry, and rebellious. Her facial features are distinctly Germanic. making her Romani attire seem almost like a costume. Having gained Mecuria's attention, the woman turns her head to the side and shouts, "Yo, Bianca! Get over here!" Bianca, a tarot reader, is sitting at a nearby open-air bar, savoring a glass of tequila.
What?
Okay, I kind of like her look right here. I don't know why. She responds with equal volume. "There's a girl here. Or am I tripping again?"
No.
Bianca glances at Mecuria and brusquely spits out a slice of lemon she had been chewing on. Just let her squat there and watch the ants, man.
I'm not feeling well these days. I'm always dizzy, like someone's whispering in my ear and won't stop.
Bianca sets down her glass and walks over to Soraya, rubbing her palms. "Always pulling jokers when I'm playing cards, even though I swear I took them out, you know." "Did you finish the meds Phoebe gave you?" "Oh yeah, let me take a look at you real quick." I love her style. I really do. Is this one of those people that just disappears from the storm, though? I don't know why I'm a sucker for people like her. I love her look. "You're always so over the top. You think Mike and Cooper got the same bug as me? You felt any weird vibes lately?" Well, Bianca pulls out a deck of tarot cards, shuffles them, and draws 3. Wheel of Fortune, 4 of coins, Page of coins. "I keep pulling these cards lately. Is that weird or what?" Amidst their exchange, Mecuria quietly lights up the herb bundle in her hand. I gotta itch my leg. Under the smoky haze, the ball of energy starts to fade away. Mecuria scans her surroundings, ensuring the energy has completely vanished. She swiftly locates some that eluded capture.
I see it.
Hem. Mecuria extends her hand and lightly taps the hem of Soraya's skirt. "Whoops! Thanks. Must have picked up some dirt when I wasn't paying attention."
Oh.
"Yeah, maybe your costume got caught on something. $10 and I'll lay out your spread." "This ain't just some costume. It's my meal ticket. Folks always trust a gypsy with their readings." I mean, I don't know. Soraya gently caresses her cuff, as if suddenly recalling something. "Besides, I could do my own readings, Bianca." Amidst their dispute, Mecuria has already trotted away.
Where's she going?
Mecuria makes her way to a faded hemp tent. The sounds of disorder emanate from within. And was there anything here? Yeah.
Hey!
What are you trying to pull, man? I came for lotto numbers, not alphabet soup. What in the hell is alphabet soup? Dexter is attending to a visibly irate man. He seems resigned to absorbing the full brunt of his complaints.
Look!
"You hit me with 6 letters, Dexter. Break it down for me, will you, please?"
Well, it's like this.
Dexter's left leg begins to quiver. He's nervously rubbing his hands together. Each letter stands for a number. Like A is 1, B is 2. You get it? And what about the other 24 numbers?
What?
The other 24? The customer hits the table so hard that the basket on top of it goes flying into the air. Dexter recoils, enduring his furious storm.
Enough!
Lottery numbers go from 1 to 50. You moron, I ain't paying you for this crap. With a final slap on the table, he departs. Upon the customer's exit, Mecuria approaches.
You can't seem to focus at all.
No, he ain't. Mecuria's voice, although emotionless, is more pleasant than the customer's bellowing.
Oh!
But, sorry, Miss Barbara's next online.
No.
I'm just a drifter, not a customer. Name's Mecuria. As for that lady, I asked her to wait outside for a moment.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I've been super out of it lately. So are you like our new neighbor or something? Dexter rises unsteadily, pressing his hand to his forehead. Let me get you some tea. He heads over to a low camping table. Mecuria follows close behind. On the table sits a capsized teapot, its tea pooling on the table's surface. Wow. This is clearly a common occurrence, based on the plethora of other stains that have long since penetrated deep into the wood. There is also a collection of fast food boxes, a smattering of half-eaten snack bags, and a pile of flattened disposable cups. Dexter has somehow managed to precariously balance them in a sort of crumpled tower. Sorry, my place isn't really set up for guests. Dexter strokes his chin, abashed by the disfelled state of his tent. But Mecuria's attention is directed elsewhere.
I see it.
It's seeping out again.
What?
Mecuria squats behind Dexter, fussing something with the herb bundle.
Your spirit, your energy. Can't you feel it? It's spilling out of you. I can see it from that table to here.
I just chucked my water. Pardon me. Whew. The entire marketplace is imprinted with your essence. Everyone can feel it. Pardon me. Mecuria rises, perplexed by a look in her eyes as she observes Dexter.
Your energy. It's like a puddle in heavy rain. Chaotic and muddy, with leaves and insects tumbling around inside in panic.
You seek stillness, but find yourself adrift. You've lost your grounding, and it's causing your essence to overflow.
Mother. Earth. Yes, it mentioned Mother. Is that so?
Are you looking for your mother? Dexter's eyes widen in astonishment.
No, I'm looking for her necklace. I lost it, and now she won't stop complaining.
No.
It's not your mother. It's you.
What?
Me.
You need rest.
You're putting too much pressure on yourself. All you're worrying about is that necklace is causing your energy to leak right out. You haven't noticed it, but I've seen them. The formless children scattered around, all fixated on the necklace. Mecuria gently touches the energy ball in her hand.
I see it.
With every foot and fingerprint, you've left them behind. They're like children who have lost their mother, crying for attention. Mecuria brings her hands together and up to Dexter's ear.
Now.
The whole market can hear their cries. Dexter shivers. It seems he heard something. Oh! Dexter, bewildered yet gracious, softly pushes Mecuria's hands away. You hit on something, and it's still pretty hard to believe. This is my arcane skill, not some energy leak. Dexter stretches out a finger. A glowing ball forms at its tip, quickly transforming into a little figure. It clings to Dexter's fingertip, looking sad. They have the same expression. Mecuria wiggles her finger at the figure. It scurries away onto Dexter's palm.
Oh.
I didn't mean to scare you. Mecuria apologizes to the little figure.
I think...
It's kind of unbelievable, don't you think? A stranger shows up and tells you that you're the reason the whole market's haunted. What's your angle? Why are you coming to me like this? You want me to pay for damages?
No.
I'm here to invite you to a healing ritual. Aha! He's caught on to her now. So that's your scheme, huh? Talk crazy about people, get them confused, then hit them with the old I've got the solution. Ha! You almost had me fooled. Mecuria doesn't argue. She just looks into Dexter's eyes, as calm as ever.
Listen to yourself.
Listen to your heart. She lifts her hand, placing her palm on Dexter's cheek. It won't deceive you. She got caught into her trap. Oh, hell.
Hey. Hey, Dexter.
Hey!
Oh!
Whoa, Mecuria! That girl from earlier? She left a while ago. How come you're sleeping so soundly?
I'm sorry.
I just suddenly felt like I was flying or something. All light and comfy, just... Got it. Same old. Barbara pulls a keychain from the basket on the table and thrusts it into Dexter's hand. Could you hurry, please? Dexter, peering at the keychain in his palm, seems to awaken to the peculiar nature of this exchange.
May I ask you a question, Miss Barbara?
Why do you keep buying the keychains I've touched? They're just giveaways. What? This isn't part of your curse service. Please, take this special gift. I think you'll like it. Did I misunderstand? What? Well, that's equally confusing. Okay, so the next one is By the Moonlit Sea. Mike the Peddler. I still think you're laying it on a little thick. Mike pats Dexter's back, signaling him to search faster.
What?
Can't whatever you have to say wait till I dug it up, Mike? Dexter's is half plunged inside Mike's crate as he searches its contents. How do you ever find anything in this big thing? Sorry. Dexter stands up, his face black as if he just stuck it up on a chimney. Well, you must have spilled my nightfall powder. I'll charge you for that. Mike. I don't know how you pronounce that. Mike's? Or Micah? He casually reaches into the crate and pulls out a brand new Ouija board. How many have you broken this week? At this point, you should just get them wholesale. I could cut you a deal, you know. What were we just talking about? That girl, Mecuria. Oh yeah. I mean, come on. A stranger sees you for the first time and says, "You're flowing all over the market." And why should I believe her? And why are you taking her side? I thought we were buddies. But you felt a bit better when she touched your face, didn't you? Dexter hesitates, eventually giving a reluctant nod. Alright, I admit, I did feel better.
Why not try her healing ritual?
Across from the tent, Mecuria stands quietly by her side. That is actually nice looking. Purification ritual. Banish the darkness, soothe the soul, and welcome the light of calm within. She plays a good game with her ads. Makes more sense than her usual chatter anyway. Oh, she's savvy for sure. Knows how to fend for herself. But maybe not in a business sense. She's offering these rituals for free. Dexter glances at Mike, who is still looking over at Mecuria. Did you guys go to one of her rituals? How was it? Oh, that was good. A look of satisfaction spreads across Mike's face as she recalls the ritual. The whispers in my ears are gone now, and the shadows in the corners of my eyes too. You gotta try it, Dex. Believe me. Dexter gives a non-committal shake of his head. Listen, Dex. I really don't think that the strange stuff going on at the market is Mecuria's doing. Oh, you're talking about me suspecting her of setting me up? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you already know that she's not doing anything that caused any harm, right? Dexter fiddles with the Ouija board. In his hands, he flips it over several times.
What if it really was me who made everyone uncomfortable?
Maybe you'll feel better after Mecuria's purification ritual. Then you won't be flowing everywhere or whatever. Dexter looks like has more to say, but he bites it back. Oh, alright. I'll check it out then. Just hope she doesn't purify me out of existence. What are you so worried about? You can handle yourself. She gives Dexter a reassuring pat on the shoulder. By the way, you got enough exorcism incense burning there? I can hardly see your face. Oh, Phoebe gave this to me. Didn't cost a dime, so it's no biggie. Alright, alright. Dexter shrugs, leaves some cash, and takes off. Are we back on the present? Shoot. Seeing this whole thing just made me sleepy for no reason. Evening has arrived, signaling the commencement of the ritual. A crowd congregates in the plaza. Their collective focus is captured by the newly ignited bonfire.
She's here.
This phrase ripples from the front of the crowd to the back as everyone prepares their tools for the ritual. Everyone but Dexter. He hangs back at the edge of this group.
Welcome to the healing ritual. Now.
Grab your white sage or crystal, and let's get started. Everyone raises their implements, ready for the ritual. Forgot to bring some. Here, share mine. Having noticed Dexter's vacant expression, the participant graciously gives him half their sage. Oh, no one told me to bring any. Thanks. Don't mention it. It's free, just over there. Dexter looks in the pointed out direction and sees a small stall. Beside it, the sign reads, White Sage, White Crystals. Was that sign there the whole time? I think so.
You can't seem to focus at all.
Okay, you're starting to have flashbacks. Man, why is that pumping into your head right now? Dexter's agitation mounts. What was that? Almost said it. The participant turns back to face him.
No.
Oh, nothing. My bad. Thought I heard something. The participant turns away, edging a little closer from Dexter.
Now.
If you have white sage, light it. If you have a white crystal, hold it up to the moonlight. Mecuria's voice drifts from the front, quiet but audible. Hey, got a light? Dexter taps the participants beside him. Nah, I got the crystal. Go check with the dude on your right.
I'm sorry.
My bad. I thought you were the one who gave me the white sage. They've already moved on, focused solely on the crystal in their hand.
You can't seem to focus at all.
Forget her, man. She's got you totally mixed up.
Get your foot off me!
Oops, sorry. I thought you were trying to push the front to the front. I've been standing right here the whole time. I haven't moved an inch. There is a faint sense of unease around Dexter. Huh? As his heart starts to thump harder, the unease around him grows into a ruckus. It's spreading from where he's standing.
Huh? Me?
Leave me alone, okay? Hey guys, what's happening?
Oh, what the? The crowd recoils from the scream, leaving the participant in their own little circle. Having noticed the disturbance, Mecuria approaches. The kindled bundle of herbs leaves a trail of smoke as she walks.
Oh.
It's shattered, but it's still a fine piece of crystal. Mecuria picks up the fallen pendulum from the ground and returns it to the participant. Dexter's legs go weak. She knows the truth. She knows I'm the one to blame.
Yeah, that's him. I shouldn't have shared the herbs with him. You brought bad luck to the entire market and you're still bringing it now.
Dexter backs away, trying to blend into the crowd. But Mecuria spots him instantly.
No.
He backs away.
This guy? He gave me a hard time. Even the inside of my lungs smell like incense now.
Ugh, I have to redo my eyeliner every morning because of him.
Please calm down, Dexter.
She comes closer, still holding the burning sage. Dexter can almost see the energy dissipating under her feet. Maybe he'll be the next to vanish.
No.
It wasn't me. This won't hurt you, Dexter. The crowd has already cleared the area of scattered spiritual energy around Dexter. He slips and falls to the ground.
No.
Dexter crawls up as if it would allow him to burrow underground to a place where Mecuria can't find him. But a cold hand brings his world back to quiet stillness. You're okay, Dexter. Mecuria raises her voice as she moves to guide the ritual participants.
Please, calm down. Breathe in.
And out.
And out. Now, feel my energy.
My goodness.
You need rest.
Your excess of emotion is tormenting you. You're worn down, Dexter. Like a ruler drawn out over uneven sand or straw sweeping away the foam above the rim of a cup. Dexter fits snugly into the container that is himself. Oh. Dexter breathing gradually regulates, like a crumpled piece of paper opened and pressed flat. Mecuria smooths out every crease. Soon Dexter is so relaxed that he can barely open his eyes.
Oh.
You're right now, Dexter. Those were the last words Dexter heard that night. Well, things got stupidly intense. Alright, here's our fourth one. The day of departure. Present day.
Oh!
The little aromatherapist perches on her toes, leaning over the sandy ground next to the bonfire.
So...
What's this bonfire gathering all about? A big-time cleansing ritual? Before I joined this ritual, I'd never done a group meditation with this many people. I always feel like we're more connected afterward. Cooper takes Micah's hand to her left and Leah's to her right. After about 7 or 8 rituals, we'd all pretty much been purified, so not many people come looking for Mecuria anymore. There's just us, really, and a few meditation enthusiasts. It's kind of turned into our own little private thing. We groove to Edgar's guitar, try Phoebe's latest mixes, and sometimes try to help Dex figure things out. Like hooking them up with the purifying tools. What have they given you? These. Dexter rolls up his sleeve, revealing a number of jingling bracelets. Oh, there's the energy cleansing bracelet I gave you. And my wooden beads. Let me think. Suddenly she gets an idea. Oh, horseshoes. Dexter parts his coat to reveal a belt adorned with not only horseshoe trinkets, but also several rabbit's feet. Holy hell, his bad luck is incredibly endless. Lucky cards. Oh. Dexter lets his coat fall back into place. Where's the lucky card Mecuria gave you? If you lost it, there's no getting a new one. She's long gone. I just didn't bring it with me. I keep it under my pillow, so I don't lose it. Mike's nods in agreement.
Maybe...
I might have something I can give you too. She grabs a scented candle and sets it down next to Dexter. This'll help you sleep.
That's all we can do to help Dexter. Poor thing. I wish there was something else we could do.
A hush descends as everyone contemplates how else to help him. Mike quickly devises a solution. Well, we are missing someone from the market crowd. Someone who's never even spoken with Dexter. Who's that? Bianca. The group exchanges glances. Are we really gonna ask her? Bianca's never been to one of our bonfire gatherings, has she? Maybe she'll come up with something useful. Damn night. But I haven't seen her talk to anyone since Soria took off. Plus, her dad just showed up again.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, Leah claps a hand over her mouth.
Huh?
You mean that guy who's been banging on her trailer's gas tank, hollering for booze money? That's him. She's probably ducked to avoid the hassle. She tends to vanish for a couple of days whenever he shows up. Let's not bother Bianca then. Dexter shifts uncomfortably.
Oh!
Ah! Why is there mud here? He despairingly smears the clump of mud from his hand onto his clothes.
I think...
Maybe if Mecuria purifies me a few more times, I'll get better. The group's focus turns to the long, silent Mecuria. She's basking in the moonlight, cradling a crystal in her hands.
No.
All I could do is pull the weeds. But Dexter, your heart's already too tangled up.
I'm sorry.
Pretty soon, I won't be able to clear them as fast as they grow. And then nothing will work.
What?
What should I do? He starts to panic again. Even the others start to feel uneasy. Mecuria instinctively waves away the spiritual energy spilling from Dexter's anxiety and lights another bundle of herbs.
Anyhow.
I'll retrieve your mother's necklace. Will you come with me? Dexter lowers his head, inhaling the smoke from the sage. It's been lost for nearly 10 months now. No one knows where it is, Mecuria. I know. If I go with you, Dex. Edgardo, not usually one to butt in, cuts Dexter off. Huh? You're in no shape to leave the market. Even if Mecuria's not here, you've still got us, and there's plenty of herbs and crystals to keep you steady. If you leave the market, you'll scatter your energy everywhere. Mecuria can't handle all that on her own. Dexter looks up at Mecuria, but she doesn't react. She's waiting for him to decide. There's gotta be a development arc here. The sage is brave. Wow, that was a big one. Unusually fast. Perhaps because there's an unusually large amount of energy to cleanse. Have you made your decision? Dexter stands still, running his fingertips over the grooves of the grate.
I think I'd better stay.
I see.
I'll leave you some purifying circles and tools. Do your best to keep a peaceful heart while I'm gone. I'll set off first thing in the morning. But...
How are you gonna find it? We have no idea where he lost it in the first place.
Everyone nods in agreement. Mike has voiced the question on everyone's mind. Mecuria closes her eyes. Slowly her right hand rises, and her finger points. Her forehead gradually tilts in the same direction.
If you let it go, you'll find it one day.
When will you come back? Mecuria opens her eyes and looks at her companions by the fire.
We'll meet again.
She is so strange. I love her. At dawn, Mecuria sits on the ground. Her stall is as empty as it was when she first arrived. Mecuria has distributed her belongings among the members of the market, except for the worn map of America that she now holds in her hands. Well. Her fingers glide across the map as she feels the energy beneath them. It's like she's searching her veins. Like the path created by the fallen leaves of a tree or the echo of a cheerful little tune. The bow slides joyfully against the strings. Whether in 4 or 8 beats, its sound is sustained. Then it lands over so softly, without stirring a single speck of dust.
Yeah.
Fresno. Her fingertips land precisely on this name. Huh? Mecuria looks over at Bianca's trailer. It's been parked there for ages. The yellow paint has long since flaked off, and the remaining patches have been obscured by dust. It no longer serves as a vehicle, but its structure is intact enough to shelter Bianca from the elements. After watching for a moment, Mecuria stands up. She pats off the dirt on her backside, folds up the map, and begins her journey. Okay. That alone took 8 minutes. Onward to part 5, Vacation in California. Are we heading to Cali? Okay, this is a bit different here. I see some old vehicles. This looks like 1930 or 1940. Just outside the bike rental shop, Mecuria stands by the roadside, watching the traffic. A thin sheen of sweat covers her face. Her fingers tap a gentle rhythm on her thigh. She is listening intently, focusing on the faint voice of the necklace amidst the symphony of the world. 4 steps back. She watches the passing cars as she murmurs to herself.
No.
Too bright. A car passes by. A bit much. She turns her attention to the next vehicle. Sounds like jazz, but not the kind I'm looking for. She shakes her head as the light turns green and she crosses the street.
I see it.
Northeast, it's like floating on a wave. Mecuria reaches out to the flow of energy, her steps quickening.
Please.
Hurry, follow me.
Come.
On these bustling streets, everyone knows their path. Hurry, follow me. But Mecuria simply waits to embrace whatever comes her way. Suddenly, she stops. Hitchhiking. She seems to have suddenly understood something. She hails a white sedan. This is a crescendo. It clarifies the necklace's energy. Now's the time for the first movement to meet the second. Could you give us a ride? I can't pay. Mecuria leans into the open car window, the tassels on her clothes catching the sunlight. Where you headed? Fresno.
I've been, lucky girls. I'll take you to San Lucas.
San Lucas? But Mecuria doesn't hop in. She turns back, searching for something.
Bianca.
Come on, this is your only chance. So Bianca's with her? Mecuria calls out into the crowd. A woman wrapped in the headscarf reluctantly emerges from behind a bus stop sign and enters the sedan. Wait, so Bianca's with her? I am so confused. The car's interior is much livelier, or rather chaotic, than Bianca anticipated. 3 brown hens and 2 white roosters strut around the back, occasionally taking flight and landing on Bianca and Mecuria's heads. A white bulldog with a swollen head lies leisurely at the passenger window, enjoying the breeze. After the white rooster's third aerial show, Bianca can contain her irritation no longer. Why aren't they in cages? Well, so they produce the finest eggs in the country.
What?
You mean your country judges eggs on whether the chickens can fasten a seatbelt? Of course not. It's just to keep them in a good mood. Feel free to hold him, Miss Bianca. Alexander's a very obedient chicken.
Oh.
He even has a name. Bianca wails as Alexander lands on her head for the 4th time. Mecuria gently picks him up and places him on Bianca's lap. Alexander promptly settles down.
Oh.
That's pretty sweet. I forgot about your calming touch.
No.
It had nothing to do with me. He likes you.
Good for you, Bianca.
Yeah, good for you, Bianca. Bianca gives him an awkward response, and the car quickly falls quiet.
So...
Bianca decides to voice the question that's been lingering in her mind. How long did you know I was here? Since last night. I saw you sitting on the roof of the car.
Oh.
That long, huh?
I see it.
I sensed your energy. So you rented a bike and rode all the way from San Francisco to Sausalito just to mess with me?
No.
No. I was following the necklace's energy.
The necklace's energy?
Mecuria nods.
So...
Was it the necklace's energy that told you the best way to get from San Francisco to Fresno was to ride a bike from San Francisco to Sausalito, then catch a ride from Sausalito to San Lucas? What do you do once you get to San Lucas?
Oh.
You'll see when we get there. Oh.
What about DC? Got any plans to go there?
What?
DC? Bianca takes Mecuria's map and eventually finds Washington, D.C., on the other side of the continent.
No.
No, we can't go there. She quickly rejects the idea.
Maybe.
So Mecuria, when we get to San Lucas, let's take a bus to Fresno. I'll buy the tickets, okay? It won't take more than a few hours. Why? Why? Because it's better than wandering aimlessly. What's your final destination? Fresno.
No.
That's where I'm going. Jeez. I am so worried about her. Bianca hesitates before rubbing her hair in frustration. Whatever. Have it your way.
Bianca.
Mecuria leans forward to come face to face with Bianca.
You've yearned for a journey like this, haven't you? Otherwise, you wouldn't have followed me.
Mecuria's eyes show no emotion. They're like shiny glass beads reflecting Bianca on herself. Back on herself.
You're reading me like a book, as always.
Bianca waves her hand in resignation. Alright. I'll give it a shot. What?
I know this girl who lives as free as the wind.
She lands wherever she pleases and can take off at any time. But we're missing someone. Someone who's never spoken with Dexter. Who's that? Bianca. The hand poised to pry open a bottle cap pauses, seemingly surprised at her name being mentioned. Then she goes ahead and opens it. It's a gathering I'd never join. I'm content watching from afar, just like at the beginning. Bianca casually flicks the cap into a nearby trash bucket. You mean that guy who was banging on her trailer's gas tank, hollering for booze money? Yep, that's my dad. Bianca takes a swig, still unsure where to hide from him tomorrow. If her father finds her, it'll be yet another round of begging and stealing. I should have just split with Soria and saved myself the headache. But why didn't I bail when I had the chance?
Yeah.
I'll set out first thing in the morning. Huh? Bianca murmurs to herself.
I'll set off first thing in the morning.
Why does she get to be so free? Bianca rests her chin on her hand. She watches as they finish chatting, extinguish the bonfire, and disperse. The New Age market falls silent.
Could I also live a free life like she does?
You could. Maybe. Welcome to St. Lucas, everyone. I actually never heard of a place called San Lucas.
I see it.
You're looking pretty down. Your energy's all wilted. An hour's walk on a rocky trail would wilt anyone. Don't you ever get tired? I'm gonna say no. She may not. She'll rest when she wants to rest. She'll move when she wants to move. That's just her. But Mecuria's steps remain sprightly. Where are we? Mecuria pulls out the map, but hesitates to pinpoint her location.
So...
Mecuria? I don't know. I'm following you. I'm not sure if I should laugh or get pissed. Oh, she's going to get mad. Bianca stops and looks around. The road winds upward through the mountains and disappears into a distance.
What?
So what do we do now? Go back the way we came and catch a ride in town? Or keep going? It's up to you. Oh my god. Did they catch a ride? 50 minutes ago. Having arrived in San Lucas, Mecuria and Bianca exit the sedan, brushing feathers off their clothes.
Oh,
That guy gave me an egg. Bianca holds the egg up against the sun to see if there's an embryo inside.
so...
What's our next move? God, I have a story to tell you that involves an egg. And I'm not going to go to it because it would take long. I always go out of town. When we do go out of town. Sometimes, my mother would buy eggs from a... If you ever go to out of town and you drive somewhere, and there's always a car parked right beside the road that has a stall in it. Like a table that sells fruit, vegetables, and watermelons. Sure, she gets her watermelons from there. But she wanted to get some fresh eggs. Freshly hatched eggs, I guess. And then and she decides to cook breakfast. Well, one egg had a fully developed embryo. I am not kidding you. She was about to fry eggs, making fried eggs, and lo and behold, there's almost a fully I cannot imagine how I would feel. I didn't hear it, but I heard a scream. I came to the kitchen, and I saw that. It hasn't been fully developed, but it was fully developed. It wasn't fully developed into a chick. It was like halfway developed, and it was nightmarish. I skipped breakfast that day. I guess. What the fuck? Where do you feel like going?
Maybe.
Let's find a spot to check if this egg's got any life in it first. That shot will work. Mecuria points nonchalantly at a building with a rooster on the roof.
No, I decide where we go.
That's part of the journey, yeah. Bianca, eager to fulfill the promise she made in the car, is ready to take the lead. She closes her eyes and spins around, stopping just before she falls. That way. She points to a dirt road. Bianca cradles the egg in her palm once again as she declares her destination. I keep misreading. We'll go that way, and the first shopkeeper we'll find will tell us what's up with the egg. There's gotta be a purpose of the egg. I cannot tell you. I'm not good at this spur of the moment stuff. Bianca leans forward, placing her hands on her knees as she tries to stretch her legs. What would you do in this kind of situation? Follow the energy. Of course, that's your answer.
Energy this, energy that.
She's already getting frustrated. Bianca plunks herself down on the ground.
So...
Where's your energy taking you now? It's following you. God damn it, that's too funny.
Oh.
Great. Bianca lies down by the roadside.
You need rest.
Good idea. A break will do some good. Mecuria lies down next to Bianca and closes her eyes. Her silver hair blends into the grass. A grasshopper lands on her nose. She gently rubs her nose, causing it to hop away once again. You're gonna sleep just like that? Bianca's nose is filled with the smell of fresh grass. Ready to go?
No.
Oh.
Then why not sleep? Mecuria turns her body away from Bianca as she prepares to take a nap. Bianca doesn't know what choice to make, so she just closes her eyes ever so tightly.
Bianca.
Huh.
What an anxious way to sleep.
What an anxious way to sleep. For crying out loud, you're not even facing me. Bianca turns her back to Mecuria.
No.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. The two remain silent. After a while, Bianca struggles as if trying to break free from something.
Oh.
She sits up and pulls out her tarot cards, but after a moment, she puts them down, puts it back.
So...
Is this really how we're gonna get to Fresno?
Yeah.
You sure we're not lost?
Anyhow.
We'll get there one way or another. Jeez. This sentiment drives Bianca to the brink of frustration. Seriously, how or when are we gonna get there then, huh? The vagueness of Mecuria's statement prompts too many questions. You can also choose to go back. It doesn't mean you're not free. Not free. Bianca brushes the hair from her forehead.
So...
If it were up to you, would you keep going? Mecuria opens her eyes to look at Bianca.
No.
I wouldn't have chosen this path in the first place. It's your journey.
However...
But if it were up to me, I'd keep going into the unknown until something compelled me to stop. Bianca stares into the distance at the road disappearing into the mountain.
Maybe.
What if there's nothing beyond the mountain? Bianca points just past the furthest point of the path that she can see. If there's nothing there, we'll go back to town. Alright. Bianca pulls Mecuria to her feet, and together they return to the path. After what feels like an eternity. Every step Bianca takes feels like wading through thick sludge. She forces herself to keep walking, but she's hardly making any progress. Bianca raises her head, realizing how far she still is from the highest point to the mountain road. Mecuria, however, shows no signs of fatigue. She's already at the summit, looking out over the landscape.
Bianca.
Come on, Bianca. Once she's close, Mecuria reaches out to Bianca and helps her up the final edge. Look. At the foot of the hillside by a dark road sits a red house.
Oh.
That's not just any house. Look at the sign up front. Who would have thought there'd be a shop out here? Can you see what the sign says? Mecuria shakes her head.
However...
But I guess we're about to find out whether you'll get a pet chicken or not. I'm hoping for a place to rest our feet. Or else my feet will be bleeding all over the place. Yeah, you do need that rest. Honestly. Whew. Number 6. Rest up. Reveille. Trade for trade. Bianca reads the sign as she walks into the yard. There's an open sign hanging on the door. Anybody home? She shades the glass on the door with her hands in an attempt to see inside.
You didn't drive here?
The shopkeeper emerges from the backyard. Her apron is covered in soil. She must have been tending to her garden. Come on in. The door's unlocked. Bianca pulls the door open. Its bell rings. The thrift shop is filled with a wide variety of goods, each with its own level of quality, likely a result of the bantering among its customers. Ceramic clocks, rain boots, fans, diving gear, even urns for ashes. The shopkeeper doffs her aprons as she enters from the back door.
Oh,
right. Could you help me see if this egg will hatch a chick? Bianca produces a small basket from her waist that she weaved from the threads of her hem during the long walk.
let me see.
The shopkeeper retreats before returning with a small flashlight. She shines into the egg, refilling the unformed body within.
Oh,
I see it. It's growing. That's for sure. Are you planning to keep carrying it around like this? Some kind of new age prenatal education?
No.
I just picked it up on our way here. Better put it somewhere warm and safe soon. It won't hatch if it doesn't get the care it needs. Bianca carefully takes the egg from the shopkeeper and puts it back in the basket.
So...
Why'd you open a shop all the way out here? You get many visitors? Oh, I get a few from time to time. They always surprise me. Does this count as a surprise? Bianca nods to the egg in the basket.
Oh, not at all, young ladies. I'm a godmother to many children.
There are more kids born on these roads than you think, and I just so happen to have some medical know-how. As for why I opened the shop, the shopkeeper strikes an elegant pose, as if on camera.
When you begin a journey, no one knows exactly what will happen. Embracing the unknown can be a lot of fun.
I wish I could embrace the unknown. She looks fondly at the items in the shop. Each piece in this place holds a fragment of a traveler's life.
Oh.
It's like I'm living in a different movie every day.
So...
What was the first thing you traded for? That's a good question I hear a lot. She opens the cash register and pulls out a wad of bills.
When I exchanged a roll of toilet paper for this, I thought, hey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, I thought it'd be something a little more heartwarming. This is the real world, kid. But I'm not just about money. Have a look around. I never ask for much. She flicks on the overhead lights and the place lights up.
So...
You're not worried about trading for stuff nobody wants? Like this microscope?
Oh.
Well, someone might need that to examine the leaves up in the mountains. Everything has its use, right? They all find their way in the end. I don't stress about it. Bianca scans the shelves. There are all kinds of oddities.
Bianca.
I think this will suit you. Mecuria's voice rings from the shelf near the shop entrance. What? What did she pick? A dress. Bianca follows the sound to find Mecuria holding a gown from the shelf. It's a bold, vibrant red dress with a backless design that would make its wearer the center of attention at any party. Now I'm starting to picture it. Gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm trying to match her wearing that kind of dress, and it works for her. It really does. Bianca takes the dress from the Mecuria, draping it over her shoulder to see how it looks. But when would I wear it? I can't do tarot readings at the market in an evening gown. It's not really me. Bianca examines herself in the mirror, picturing herself dancing in the gown at a disco. It's a bit too much. With a hint of pity, Bianca hangs the dress back up.
Maybe.
Let's look for something else.
Oh.
Oh. You find something you like?
No.
Not yet. Wait. This is... Bianca picks up a necklace from the shelf. Its chain is rusted, and the photo inside the locket is speckled with black spots.
This is the necklace Dexter's been looking for.
Wait! His necklace was in a thrift shop? How in the hell did it get here? Wait, did someone pickpocket? Did someone steal this necklace to sell it here? But why would you need to go travel to Fresno? To there. To sell a necklace. Mercurius glides over. How the... What? Is this what you expected, Mecuria?
No.
This is the path you chose, Bianca. I've merely followed you. What is with your cryptic way of speaking, woman?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I've actually found Dexter's necklace. That's been missing for 10 months. How much is it? Fully immersed in the joy of her discovery, Bianca quickly looks for the necklace's price tag. It's a free gift?
What did I say? Every item serves a purpose for someone in the world.
The shopkeeper smiles warmly, perhaps genuinely happy for Bianca's delight.
So...
Does that mean we could just take it?
Oh.
It means you have to buy something first. The shopkeeper's joy turns into a satisfied smile of a farmer with a barn full of wheat.
Oh.
Then let's pick out something else. Bianca searches the shelves, looking for something that won't be too bothersome to take back with her. This ceramic clock, it's a bit heavy. Bianca picks it up, weighs it, and puts it down again. Her eyes keep landing on the red dress, but she continues to peruse the shop.
Maybe.
Rain boots, probably more comfortable than my heels. They can be kind of heavy, though. The allure of the red dress persists, but she has virtually no occasion to wear it. Bianca ducks her head below the shelf to avoid seeing it again.
Oh.
A fan? That'll cool us down for the rest of the trip. If it doesn't need electricity, that is.
Bianca,
just buy the dress. I know you, we all know you've been eyeing it. Just get the dress. It looks good on you. I pictured it on you, for you. Huh? Bianca stares at Mecuria, who has picked up the red dress once again. She can practically hear the spell-binding pitch about to leave Mecuria's lips. She needs to speak up before she's convinced. Maintain some semblance of control. Fine. I'll take it. She gives in completely. What a story. Just follow this road and you'll get to Fresno pretty quick. You might even be able to hitch a ride. Thank you. The shop door swings open and out steps Mecuria and Bianca, wearing the red dress. This dress, Dexter's necklace, it's all kind of nuts. Bianca is still riding the double high of finding the necklace and getting the dress she wanted.
now.
So, where are we headed now? Can I see her on that dress? No, Fresno.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey. Let's. Bianca strides forward, the movement of her dress revealing a pair of glossy black rain boots on her feet. Did she really wear rain boots with a dress? So our 7th little chapter in this thing is called Go With The Flow. I'm wondering if we are heading to DC or not. We're still in Fresno. Alright, thanks for the ride. See ya. Bianca and Mecuria climb out of the car.
Happy weekend, ladies.
Phew, Fresno. We finally made it. Bianca drifts along the sidewalk like a half-deflated balloon. Deflated balloon. I think I misread that. Gotta walk on my toes. Think I'll scream if my heels touch the ground. Look, there's a restaurant right there, right here. Guess this is our best bet. My feet are killing me. I mean, I bet miles of walking in those heels? And you're wearing rain boots? Not sure if they're comfortable or not, but still, it's hard. Leaning on Mecuria and wincing from the blisters, Bianca shuffles into the restaurant with her toes on her toes. The place isn't busy, so they've seated right away. And a server comes over to take their order. 2 beef tacos, some corn chips, and can I grab a fortune cookie?
Of course.
The server places a fortune cookie on the table before heading to the kitchen. Mecuria gets up to follow her. Huh? Bianca stops cracking open her fortune cookie. She watches as Mecuria talking to the manager in the kitchen through the pass-through. They seem to have struck some kind of deal. Mecuria heads back. As soon as she sits, Bianca hits her with a flurry of questions. Do you know each other? Just met.
Oh.
What were you two chatting about?
A job.
A job? That's what I said. Bianca looks around, puzzled. I don't sense anything unusual here.
No.
A job as a waitress.
A waitress?
Yeah. You should always start by getting a job when you settle in a new city.
Bianca looks incredulously at Mecuria.
So...
You're not heading back? And you're not gonna keep doing the spiritual healing thing? I'll stay here for a while, just like I did when I first arrived in San Francisco. Being a spiritual healer isn't all I do. I just need to settle down first. In her surprise, Bianca accidentally pops open the fortune cookie.
You've already made up your mind?
Mecuria nods slightly.
So...
What about Dexter's necklace?
Oh.
You can bring it back. Mecuria's reply is serene.
Was this a plan from the beginning?
I mean, Mecuria works in mysterious ways, and I have yet to complete the main story. Mecuria nods.
This is how I live.
Yeah. Indeed, she's a free soul. Bianca reads the message from the fortune cookie. You will always have true friends by your side. Bullshit, Taki. Bianca crumples it into a ball. You did give away all your stuff before you left. I should have figured you wouldn't go back.
But you will.
Bianca wraps her fingers around the cookie, pressing it lightly into her palm. True friends? What's Soria doing now? And in which city?
Me? I don't think so.
Why can't I be as free as Mecuria? Her grip tightens.
Is that so?
Why didn't I just leave back then? 'Cause I couldn't do it? Yeah. Bianca, sweetie, come on over to Daddy. No matter how bad I want to leave, when it's time to really hit the road, I just can't seem to take that step. But for Mecuria, it seems so easy.
Yes, I'm sure.
Crack.
Bianca.
Mecuria grabs Bianca's hand. Her fortune cookie has been reduced to crumbs.
No, don't cast your arcane skill on me.
What was once calming now feels like a snake ready to strike. Bianca pulls away from Mecuria's touch. She realizes her eyes are wet with tears. I never realized how awful it is to lead a calm, uneventful life. Mecuria's hand remains extended, but Bianca can't discern her expression through her tears. Now that her friend is gone, Bianca finally sees how lonely and trapped she is in San Francisco. Dad. She resents him. The man she once admired is the very same man who's now restraining her, holding her tight in his grip. But that's not the only reason. Soraya.
Yeah, eventually you'll go back.
Bianca has calmed down. And it looks like the restaurant diner is empty, but look at that burger. God, that looks so good. Mecuria sits opposite, watching her idly flick corn chips on the table as her emotions dissipate. She unapologetically snatches Mecuria's taco after finishing her own. You seem to be in a better mood. Bianca nods. Thank you. This journey's been nice. I feel like I've just woken up from a day long hangover. I found Dexter's necklace, got a dress I love, and had a real adventure. I don't think I have the nerve to start over somewhere else. Mecuria, I'm not like you.
No.
It's not about nerve, Bianca. It's just how I live.
I was born without a home. Now, may I hold your hands?
Mecuria's hand is still outstretched. She extends the other. Bianca nods and places her hands on Mecuria's. But Bianca doesn't feel that unfamiliar warmth in her soul. Mecuria is simply holding her hands, not casting her arcane skill.
Thank you for showing me that granting inner peace doesn't always help.
Bianca smirks.
Since this dream is coming to an end, shall we do something to complete it?
What do you propose?
I've never seen myself dancing in a party dress.
Let's go.
Are we going to the nightclub then? The club. Yeah, look, we're in New York here. The two girls wander through Fresno. They pause as music hits their ears. Hopped on the express train with little else but a ticket in hand. I'm not sure if that's the song he's singing like that, but oh well. I think it was jazz, blues, or whatever. The busker's song floats through the bustling streets, leading Bianca and Mecuria to its source. His lazy, raspy voice carries the miles as he has traveled. Hopped on the express train. Strumming his time-worn guitar, he lazily leans on a pile of cardboard and plastic bags. His fingers are strained, but they still produce a wonderful sound. Bianca kicks off her rain boots, grabs the hem of her skirt, and dances barefoot before the singer. A small crowd starts to gather. Might follow you, might go my own way. Mecuria can't help but join the dancing. Look at this. Can I pause here for a moment? Let me take a look at this. Yeah, I finally get to see Bianca in a dress like this. Both having fun here, out in the streets here. She just joins in. This is nice. This will be the most beautiful scene in Fresno tonight. Two figures, one in red and one in silver, ignoring the world around them and dancing out of their zest for life. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. Bianca sings wholeheartedly, not wanting the night to end, not wanting this free-spirited dream to fade. Tomorrow's gonna be better than today. I'm not really gonna sing it because I don't know the tone, the tune, or whatever he's singing like this, but that's how I'm singing it. She believes it. Tomorrow will be better. I'm glad she's enjoying herself, as I am enjoying my coffee. Alright, I think this might be the last one. Alright, on to the final one chapter, the good old days. Ooh. Hey, wake up.
Hey!
Huh? We're here. There's been like 3 different... Back at the New Age Market. Thank you. A night of wild dancing has left Bianca utterly exhausted. It's 5 in the morning, and the dawn choirs has begun. Birds flit from branch to branch, chirping to one another. But it is not yet time for the New Age Market to awaken. Most stalls are sitting empty, while a few contain people in deep meditation as they quietly make the most of the morning. Can I help you with anything, miss? Eduardo's words are cut short.
Bianca?
Eduardo looks at her up and down.
Oh.
That's a pretty dress. Did you get it? Yeah, did he just get it? Did you just get it? Yeah, he hesitates before continuing. Bianca, some stuff went down at the market while you were gone. He's choosing his words carefully. Mecuria, she's gone. I know. I went with her.
Oh.
Oh, indeed. It's hard to tell if he's more shocked that Bianca ran into Mecuria or that she was traveling with her. I'm beat, Eduardo. Gonna crash for a while. Could you
get everyone together? I have something to say.
She needs to have some words. Sure, leave it to me. Bianca drags herself back to her trailer. Well, I'm glad she had fun. But I think there are more things to be said here. So she falls into a deep sleep. In her dream, there's no pain in her feet. No sad farewells, no trivial family matters. Only peace. An indescribable peace, like a crystal lake, nestled in the boundless mountains. Bianca wakes up, not wanting to leave the serenity of her dream. She lies in bed, with her eyes closed, reliving it in her mind. Until banging hits.
Bianca? Are you awake? Bianca?
Outside the car window, a bonfire burns gently under the night sky. We've almost got everyone. Alright. I'll come on out in a sec. She pulls herself out of bed, bandages up to her feet, and gives the egg a pat before heading out. So she kept the egg after all. Really? As soon as Bianca shows up, she's bombarded with questions. You went to Fresno with Mecuria? How's she doing? She's still looking for that necklace? Shh. Yeah. Oh, well, she's back to her old attire. No red dress. I really liked her in that dress. She was beautiful. Bianca takes the necklace out and passes it to Dexter.
Oh!
Blah, I kind of bit my tongue. Dexter. This is... Dexter opens the locket, touching the little photo he knows so well.
It's back! It's back!
He flings it around his neck. Ooh. Elsewhere, at this very moment, Skunk Salsa Restaurant.
What?
Now that you've lost your employee ID card too, your luck has been awful lately here. I bought this lucky keychain for you in the market today. Maybe I'll help you find it.
But...
You've already given me a bunch of these keychains. Wait, is it a Foundation employee? Hang on. Yeah!
But...
Yeah, Foundation employee. He leaves his keychain. There are more decorations than actual keys on it.
I'm not sure that.
I'm not sure that this will make any difference. It'll work! Come on, let's go test it out.
Hmm?
Without another word, she pulls the man out of the restaurant. Cash or card? But the two walk right past her. Mecuria watches them as they go. Should I use the wallet they left here to settle the bill? I don't know about that, Mecuria. Mecuria walks to their table and wipes it down. She notices a wisp of gray-white energy at her fingertips. Dexter? Wait, but the man was clearly not Dexter. Mecuria looks at the item on the table.
Oh.
Dexter's gift keychain. She recalls when she first met Dexter. There was a woman waiting anxiously outside the tent that night, right after that furious man left.
I see.
That was her, Barbara. Mecuria peers out of the restaurant window, watching the backs of the two who just left. Barbara is hurriedly pulling the man to the other end of the street, but the man seems to remember something. He stops her, searches himself, and assists they return to the restaurant. The energy at Mecuria's fingertips dissipates. Looks like Dexter got his necklace.
Oh.
The power's gone.
The power's gone.
Oh yeah, sorry about interrupting you. What the? What the hell? An out-of-control car rushes past where Barbara was moments before. It veers off the road and collides with a wall. If it hadn't been for that man's return for his wallet, Barbara's fate would have been sealed. If he didn't stop and insist going back, she would have died. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, my Arcus. Mecuria heads over to the phone and makes an emergency call. Barbara sits paralyzed with fear on the ground. The man helps her up and walks her back to the restaurant. Sorry. The man enters with Barbara. She's shaking like a leaf.
Please.
Can I get a hot chocolate? She's scared stiff. Poor Barbara. Barbara's eyes are wide. She stares firmly at her feet, horrified by what would have happened if she had taken one more step. Alright. The man guides her back to their seat. Sirens blare in the street. The blue and red lights of the police car illuminate the chaos of the figures outside. Mecuria brings a cup of hot chocolate to Barbara.
Please,
relax.
Calm down.
You relax. You're safe now. Mecuria gently strokes Barbara's head. Under Mecuria's soothing touch, Barbara's breathing steadies, and her face loses its look of terror.
Oh.
Oh, an arcanist with a healing skill. Mecuria gives him a nod. Did that car crash just burn through all my bad luck? The man trembles as he picks up his wallet from the table, pulls out a business card, and hands it to Mecuria.
May I ask?
Have you heard of the St. Pavlov Foundation? We're in need of an arcanist healer. You would be of great use to us. So is this where the moment she chooses to go to the St. Pavlov Foundation? I'm gonna guess so. Let me fix my mic. The group lingers on the story of Bianca and Mercuria's unexpected journey. So you'll have a chick soon? Are you gonna use it for your tarot readings? Oh, a journey.
A journey.
Yeah. Oh, I'd love to go to a journey too. Cooper is leaning back with her eyes closed. She seems to be lost in some kind of fantasy. So Mecuria is working as a waitress at a place called Skunk Salsa Restaurant? Yes. Dexter stands up excitedly, touching the necklace around his neck.
I think...
Maybe I should go thank her in person.
Oh.
Go for it. Go on. Everyone encourages him. You're not a walking jinx anymore. Now that you've got your necklace back, you'll bring no harm. Won't have to offer curse services anymore either. You might want to think about changing your keychains too. No one would want them even if you paid them. Oh! Dexter looks hurt. Believe me, these were the pick of the bunch. There's a gentle collective cheer, followed by a break into the conversation. So,
Bianca?
He asks in a low voice, you're gonna keep coming to these meetups?
Of course. As soon as I solve my dad's problem.
How do you plan to do that?
Oh!
I registered him for a group of support group for alcoholics. It's filled with people who've been through the same unemployment, getting laid off, feeling aimless. So her father's an alcoholic. Drunkard. No wonder he was asking for more booze money. I think it'll be good for him.
So...
Edgardo. Something occurs to her. She puts her hand on Edgardo's shoulder.
Maybe.
We all know that you're a good guy. And I don't mean any offense, but maybe, well, I was thinking. Bianca is trying to choose her words carefully.
Maybe. When they left, did Soraya tell you where they were going?
I was wondering, is this more than friendship or just true friendship?
Oh.
Of course. I'll tell you about it later. He gives Bianca a pat on the shoulder before going back to his guitar. Oh, who could say no to a night like this? I can't sing it. Damn it. Why? Skip it. I didn't click anything. It just does it by itself. And which is I like. It just makes me panicky. I hope that every night from now on can be just like tonight. Okay, so that was all the story here, and we just got an achievement where we finished off the story here, and it's my final reward. I get this, all chapters completed within 4 days or 3 days remaining. Now, I'm not sure if I wanted to do this. Basically, observation deduction. This is just when you do this, it's automatically auto fighting, but this one is you strategize and choose. And if you do the deduction, I could get more rewards here, more essential material or anything, really. But I do believe that this was an excellent story. This must be like... And I know that these stories come after the main event story, which I have yet to do. So I just wanted to record something a bit like this before going back to the main story. And it's all about Mecuria. I believe, I'm not sure, but I did think she joined the Menace once. And I think she chose abandon the Menace, I think, and chose to stay behind in San Francisco. Because I know that she knows she always has a purpose with doing things, like staying behind, getting a job at Fresno, helping out people whenever they can. and eventually go with the St. Pavlov Foundation to join up with us. And I do like the music and the storyline here, especially the last chapter, or the chapter before, which Bianca was living the life a bit, you know, going on a journey, finding things that as it starts as trying to get away from her family problems to join a friend who is weird. Yeah, Mecuria is an odd one, but she's my favorite kind of odd. Like, she'll do what she wants because she has a purpose with it. It's just how she lives. Monotone, mysterious, and loves calming people. And yeah, you see that same amount of freedom to let go of this problem, the feeling. You end up with a baby chicken. You end up wearing a dress that you eye for a bit. It's just a clothing that you like to wear, and just dance the night away, and eventually go back home to where you belong. That makes you feel whole. And I think I kind of like this story a bit. So I quite enjoyed it. I give this one a fervent approved seal of approval. So 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Alright, so probably in the next video, I will continue on with the main event story. And after editing this video here, I might continue on with the main story. So I hope you guys enjoyed my previous video, which is one half of the story, as well as this one. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like, dislike, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Any comments would help me if you need me to continue on where I left off in the main story, or do I just go back and just review all the chapters by cinematic. It's up to you guys. Should you agree, yes, should I go back and review the story that I've done before and continue from there, or just keep on going? That's just my question to y'all. I'll wait your answers in the comments section if you have the time. I'm trying to get back into Reverse 1999 main story mode here because I have missed about 3 events that have story modes here. And I missed a bunch of rewards because I couldn't get into the stories because my team wasn't good enough to beat this certain boss or anything really. And I finally got through it. And I have 2 strong characters now because, holy hell, Lucy is a badass. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the new videos. So peace out, and have an awesome weekend.